Right. So Rob, you got anything written down? Anything at all that we can use?
Yeah. I was thinking of a few things before when honestly I was waiting to get a message when we're gonna start. I was thinking about a few things.
Or Facebook's down again, so we can blame that for the late start.
Yeah.
So go on then,
That's
Rob.
good.
What have you got?
Right. So one that we can all say that we've got something to talk about.
Oh.
Fondest video game memories.
Fondest, did you say?
Yes, fondest. You see, Jake, there are different words than best. There are
Oh, there
words
we
that
go.
can elaborate what it is in particular you're trying to gauge as good.
Okay, so the best video game memory I've got.
For fuck's sake.
This is how today is gonna go.
Yeah.
You know, I used to love it, right? When we used to take when I think it was back when we were talking to Steve-O in college. Me and Steve-O would get the 217 bus to yours, and we'd play Smash Bros. Brawl, was it? The Nintendo Wii one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we killed that game on which we played
That
for.
was so fun. Just an entire day just sitting there listening to Michael scream his weird chant about Ike, like seeing you in hell.
You
Wait.
think all is well? You think all is... Was it? You think all is good? You think all is well? Well, kicks ice ass. I'll see you in
See
hell.
you in hell.
Every time we got that final smash. Every time.
Oh, it was fantastic. The passion behind it.
Wait. I went to college with Jews and Steve-O. Where was I at this?
No, this was
This
our
was-
first year.
This was our first year. This was like
Yeah.
way
Oh.
back in college. You joined second year.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Because I think me and Jake got to talking because Jake was talking about Nintendo Sonic or something, and I was talking about Sonic as well, and we got to talk about Smash Bros. And Jake was like, "Oh, you should come down to mine. We'll play Smash." I was like, oh, "God, seriously, I'd love that."
When's Jake never talking about Sonic?
Sonic.
Before, when he was chatting my ear off for half an hour about Dragon Ball.
If you're taking a conversation about what I'm talking about, Sonic, Zelda, Resident Evil, yeah, they're pretty safe bets. of something I've brought up.
You know,
Yep.
this is gonna sound weird, right? But Saturday, I think it was the Sonic Adventure 2. The Chow Garden taught me how evolution works. You know, like the actual concept of evolution, how like we adapt to certain qualities and traits.
For some reason, I thought of like a fucking Bulbasaur evolving. I was like, excuse me? Did you just level up?
Taught me
Well,
if you throw an egg at a wall, it hatches quicker.
No, that's not encouraged.
But it works. I get results.
Can't make an omelette without making
You get
breakup.
trauma.
They cry for like a minute and then they stop.
Oh my god, it's how absolutely horrifying and like heartbreaking is the music when you put them into the
I'll just say goodbye.
the time machine. Oh, I hated that.
Really makes you feel bad. Guilt
And it's like
trip.
it's looking at you over its shoulder with those like puppy dog eyes with a little what is it, like hermit pouch over its shoulder, like going, "Are you gonna send me into this forest?" Me and my brothers used to like threaten each other with like saying go like get rid of each other's chows all the time.
What a punishment.
It was horrible. Like sat there going, "If you don't shut up, I'm gonna make your chow leave," and we'd be like, I'm sorry.
Oh my god. What a threat.
Anyway, yeah,
pretty
the
evil.
question.
So,
the question.
Yeah, so Craig, have you got any fun game win memories?
I'm still thinking. Did you not answer yours?
No, I'm still thinking myself, to be honest.
There's plenty.
Yeah,
I've got, like,
it's a broad question. Like
Yeah, there's loads of answers.
Yeah.
It's just which one is worth saying.
one of the memories that still sticks with me today in gaming is on Resident Evil 4 when we fight Iron Maidens. Cause me and Michael just watched Lee Evans do stand up with the here's Jerky coming, and cause the Iron Maidens are twitching when they walk towards you, we called them Jerkies. Literally because we just watched Lee Evans before it.
I think mine's a little bit of like it's kind of a copy of Rob's, but we were all in Rob's house playing Rock Band. There was me, you two, Rob's brother.
Was it upstairs in my room with
Yes.
Jess and Aaron?
Yeah, we were all just playing. We all
I
had
remember
like we all had specific who's who.
Oh,
I remember Mally. Remember Mally was singing I think it was a Machine Head song, and we were just doing so well, and we were in like a proper groove, and it was bliss. And I had to stop for some sausage rolls, but it was so good.
You know, right? For the longest time before, like I started having an adult life and actually experiencing things. One of my fondest memories, like actually what I would for a while I was describing as my fondest memory. It was a school night and my sleep pattern was all kind of messed up. And I had a big box of like Asda brand chocolate Cheerios.
Oh,
And I
yes.
was just sat there with PlayStation 2 on, Final Fantasy 8. It was like it just hit 12 at like midnight, and I knew I was in for a solid 7, 8 hours of just non-stop Final Fantasy 8 gameplay in peace with a big box of Cheerios. And oh,
I miss the times.
what a feeling that was.
Gotta
I
be.
miss the times being able to just sit up all night and play games and be happy.
Mm.
Now I get to like 1:30 in the morning and I'm like, okay, I'm tired, I'm sleeping.
Like I should really get to sleep because I've got responsibilities. And it's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
laden with stress.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. That's what made that moment so good. It wasn't the game or the Cheerios. It was the bliss, like just pure, unadulterated peace. And yeah, you can't put a price on that kind of feeling.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go on, Rob. Next question then.
Oh
Excuse me,
no,
Jake.
we're still
You haven't
discussing
out.
this.
I did. Mine was the Resident Evil one.
Oh
I
come on, you got
guess.
more than that.
I've got loads. I could.
Hey, don't talk shit about his answer.
Thank you, Craig.
Yeah,
You're
just
welcome, Jake.
a 5 sentence answer. Thanks. Come on, I put real thought into this question.
Okay.
What about the first time you ever played a Zelda or Sonic game?
Oh,
See, I was like
God.
2 playing the Genesis, so I can't say that. But first time
Yeah,
I got
but
back
it's
into
been more.
Sonic, I'd say like when I was older, was get me GameCube. I got the Coliseum bundle, and there was
Oh,
one other
nice.
game that my mum and dad got me opened up, and it was Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Oh, what a time to be alive! I played that game to death. Even
So what
just
about
playing the 2 battle mode and 2 player where I was Metal Sonic, like
Oh, that versus mode made no fucking sense as a kid.
it
Like you'd
was
just be
awesome.
running around, you'd just be running around, and all of a sudden, like you've got like 3 chaos controls in a row, and it's like, what? Where's this come from?
You get a power up at 30 rings, 60 rings, and 90 rings.
Ah, that didn't make sense to me as a kid. I was just furious that I kept getting hit.
Oh, and
Do you know what you go on?
I played Sonic Adventure 2 that much that my disc stopped working. I had to get it again.
Is that all going on, Jake? Your disc stopped working.
No, just playing
believe
the game.
fun?
Just remembering Sonic Adventure 2 as a whole was amazing.
So the whole the whole of it stopped your disc from working.
Yep, playing it constantly.
I guess when
Well,
I first play it in the future, I'll let you know what it's like, Jake, because I've never played it.
This is where you play it, go, this is fucking terrible. What the fuck?
you've never played Digi Disc.
Shut up, Rob.
What the hell are you on about?
He's making a dick joke about discs.
Oh my god.
And holes. And apparently, Jake, you think playing with it's terrible, but so to each their own.
It's Rob being Rob.
Well, there's this PG ratings skyrocketed.
I was
never
going to
gonna
say, did you guys ever like have your little dens when you were growing up, like with your little gaming corner, where you'd put like a blanket over like the chair or something, and you'd have like a little telly or like your Game Boy?
No.
Yeah,
Actually,
that.
speaking of Game
No.
Boys, did you ever play Game Boy in the back of a car at night?
Yes.
And
Yeah, I
like
think
you could always see when like the light was flashing past the window.
No,
No,
I had
'cause
one
I
of
had-
them little worm-like things.
Yeah, I had the little clip on it
All right, bloody money bags over here.
and the magnifying glass like accessory. Makes it
I
bigger
did
and it
have
makes
that.
it got a light on it.
I just had
Oh,
this little weird worm-like for my Game Boy Color.
You used to like bend it all the way around and
Yeah.
a little
you get to
a
that point.
book torch.
Yeah, you kind of get to that point where you bend it too far, it won't come back to the screen.
Yeah. You have to bend it a specific way. It still didn't help a lot, to be honest.
I used to love my Game Boy Color. I had a bright green one. Oh, it was so good.
So
I
I was
I
what
got
was
the
I was watching?
Pokemon one with Pokemon Gold. That was amazing. Yeah. Have you got the next
Yeah,
question then, Rob? Otherwise, we'll be here for ages talking about this.
I'm confused.
Okay, I've got a good one. I've actually got a good one. What is your personal favorite and least favorite movie that that originated from a video game?
Oh,
What was that? Sorry, Rob. I missed that.
What is your personal favorite and least favorite video game movie?
Best video game movie.
Best again, G. See,
Do you mean
if we're
like
talking like
a video game turned into a movie, or do you mean like a cutscene?
A movie
a
that
movie
was that.
adaptation of a video game,
Yeah. Like Doom, with
or
I
the
think
new
it
Mortal
was
Kombat,
with
The Rock.
with Dwayne Johnson, and it
The
had that
Rock.
really weird like
That-
first person
That
moment.
film was
Hey, I
terrible.
love that. What?
That film was terrible.
Do you know what was
Listen.
good? What was it?
How dare you?
I think it was Resident Evil Underground.
What?
The one with
There is no
Nemesis.
Resident Evil Underground, I promise you.
I don't
The
know.
new
It's
one,
Resident
the new
Evil
one looks like a
movie,
porno.
Nemesis.
It looks like a
Like-
budget porno. Oh,
It-
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, yeah, that's the
Resident
one.
Evil Apocalypse.
Oh, what a film that was!
See, it's good as a film, but for Resident Evil, it's terrible. Like, why did they make all the stars unit in it a bunch of like yokels going like, yeehaw, shooting people? Like, that's not the stars unit. And why does Nemesis not use a rocket launcher or flamethrower? And
Living in rural America, I take offense to that, Jacob.
And you can bet he's got at least one gun.
Shush.
do you own a gun?
Yes.
Point proven.
Did you have a gun by your side when you had breakfast this morning?
No.
Do you get guns offered to you when
What
you go
you-
for breakfast?
What do
No.
you think he does? Like he eat his breakfast and Missy talks out loud, so he slams his Glock on the table or something. Rob, Jesus Christ!
No, don't be absurd, G. I mean, to assume that the Glock isn't even on the table already is just... I don't even want to think about that.
It stays on my bedside table. That's where
Yeah.
it stays.
Just in case the alarm doesn't stop.
No. Just in case someone comes in at night.
See, I have a master
There you go,
sword.
end the quick.
I've got 3 lightsabers and a gun.
See, my brain would pick up the lightsaber first.
I mean, it's heavier than the gun, so it'd be decent to hit them with.
Oh,
I'll be doing nightmare on your muscles if you haven't stretched though. I mean, getting straight out of bed to lift on a lightsaber or a master sword. You're gonna have to ask if you can do some like calisthenics or something first.
Not even that heavy, though.
oh my god. Anyway,
I'm
Maybe-
thinking the original Tomb Raider movie with Angelina
Street Fighter.
Jolie.
oh,
No.
The new one was
That
well
movie
better.
was awful.
The new one was better.
The
yeah.
new
I
one.
haven't seen the new one.
It's
Is it
really
The
good?
new
good.
one. The new Uncharted movie looks like it might be good.
Yeah, and to
Apart
be
from
honest,
Mark Wahlberg.
a newer game into film is my favorite one. To be honest, the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I thought that was.
Oh, here we
brilliant.
go.
Have you seen it?
No,
It's very good.
I haven't. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm just going to be the unpopular opinion. Street Fighter.
Oh no,
haven't
that
seen
film's
it.
amazing. Oh, the original,
Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile.
the original Mortal Kombat films as well.
Oh. Hey, no.
I've
Your
got a list
soul
of
is
them.
mine.
What's
Oh.
that off?
Mortal Kombat.
I mean, no, which character says it?
It's Shang Tsung.
Oh, that's the one. Oh,
Even the new Mortal Kombat movie was fucking good.
Yeah, the end fight with
Apart from-
Scorpion Sub-Zero was amazing.
I love Scorpion. He was always
was-
my go-to. Get over here!
It was good apart from the main character Cole, who made no
Don't-
sense.
I-
They shouldn't have made up. They should have put what's his name in it?
Why?
Johnny
Yeah.
Cage into it instead.
I don't know why they had to make their own character for it. There was no need for that person to even exist.
Mortal Kombat has so many characters they could have used instead of him. Like Johnny Cage would have been perfect to use.
Yeah.
I love Johnny Cage. I love that like you got this like franchise where there's like monster humanoids and like spectral visages of people and stuff, and then you just got this guy who's like he's just a
He's an
movie.
actor.
Yeah.
With
Oh.
Johnny tattooed on his chest.
Well, apparently he's meant to be getting his own spin-off movie, and then he'll be in Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So,
Speaking of spin-off movie,
Oh, God.
Jake, how do you feel about Donkey Kong being Seth Rogen?
are
Do
we,
it around.
are we
Seth
really,
Rogen.
are we gonna go there? Yeah.
We're doing this so people can hear how much you despise Donkey Kong.
I am willing to start a campaign to get that film cancelled.
But why?
Donkey Kong doesn't need a film.
So is it because you don't like Donkey Kong, or is it because you don't like Seth Rogen playing Donkey Kong?
I'll say both. It's pretty.
I don't like
I,
Rogen playing him.
I can't see Seth Rogen's voice on Donkey Kong. I just cannot see it. Like, unless he
You-
puts on a voice,
Let's
his speaking
let's
voice
point out the
doesn't do
elephant
it.
in the room with this situation. Who can see Chris Pratt doing Mario?
I mean, to be fair, he has said in multiple places that he's not using his normal voice, so he's probably pretty good at a Mario voice for the Mario Maker to be like, "We want Chris Pratt,
Yeah.
And I guess he's got charisma because he played Star
Star Lord,
Child, Star
Star
Lord.
Lord,
Star
Yeah.
Child.
Star Child."
Oh, I'm
Star
a big fan of that
Child.
stuff, right? I got Star right. Give me that.
It sounds like a very cheesy rock band.
And
Oh,
that's
mean-
the kind of thing you'd listen to.
That's because Star Lord is technically a rock band in a new game, and it's sick, by the way.
and we've also got
Yeah.
Jack Black as friggin' Bowser as well.
But yeah,
No,
I mean,
that's good. That's good
that
casting.
that I can see, like, because Jack Black, his voice is just he can, he can not be that loud. He doesn't need a microphone for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine if he had like a singing thing as Bowser. How
No.
fun would that be?
Bowser Jr. should be Kyle Gass.
I'd pay to see that, to be honest.
I wonder
But
if
I
it's gonna be
just-
Toad, if anyone.
What?
I wonder if Toad's gonna be in it.
Yeah, Toad's in it. It's what's his name?
It's the guy from the one who calls people Aaron, and
Yeah.
who's his name?
Kay and
Oh,
Peele,
what
isn't
is
it?
his name? Yeah. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Wait, I was going to say something. Yeah, Chris Pratt's also Garfield now as well, which is just strange.
Garfield and the Microsoft paperclip in some film as well.
He is not being a Microsoft paperclip.
Oh my god, Cranky Kong's in the movie. Fantastic. The Donkey Kong franchise is getting some serious representation in this Mario movie.
The only thing I
You
can
are
think though
crappy
with this Mario film is, do you not think they're overdoing it with characters at the minute? Like, everyone's
Kind of.
Mario character-wise is going to be in this film. It's going to be a bit
I don't know, it's
overdone.
like the Mario franchise is huge. If anything, I'd say they're underdoing it.
I don't
No,
with
but you know what I
Charlie
mean?
Day-
Like, think about like the Sonic film, perfect example. Like, the only two Sonic characters in that whole film are Sonic and Eggman. Because it's just edging you into the world of Sonic, if you get what I mean. Where this
Yeah,
Mario
but-
film has just gone like nosedive straight into Mario world.
I think though that's because they put the Sonic characters into our world. I imagine the Mario characters are going to be in their world, so their
Actually-
characters can exist within their story.
That's a good
It
point.
makes more
actually,
sense.
Yeah, because it's
And-
Illumination doing this. A CGI film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Illumination.
And Charlie Day as Luigi is just,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect casting.
it's just, I'll have a Luigi movie with Charlie Day, please.
Oh, we just
Oh my god!
mentioned
Oh my
movie.
god! Yeah, that'd be perfect.
But an 18 plus movie.
Oh.
Jake,
know,
were you like
Luigi.
me? Were you when you were a kid and you saw Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within? Were you like me, like going, oh, a Final Fantasy movie, and you put on like, this is crap.
I remember watching it on film for thinking Final Fantasy, and I was thinking, surely it's just the name the same. So I went and got the TV guide. I was like, based on the hit video game. And I remember I just like watching the film, going like, okay, the swords and the summons, they're gonna come soon.
So
And then the
it's not
credits,
Advent
then the
Children.
credits roll, and I was just like so disappointed. It scared me from watching Advent Children. It's like I remember last time. I remember getting my hopes up last time.
Hey, I liked Advent Children.
Advent Children's
Advent
amazing.
Children was amazing. It was
Yeah.
really good.
Advent
So
Children
good.
Complete is brilliant.
I kind of feel like Advent Children is like looks better than the Final Fantasy VII remake too.
I
You
like-
go back to it and you're like, okay, this looks better.
Well, in all
not-
Final
I'm-
Fantasy, my favourite weapon is Cloud's sword from Advent Children, the one where he puts the other swords in it to build it. It's so cool.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Oh,
Do you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Final Fantasy VII, but I do owe Dirge of Cerberus to like one of my favorite like artists of all time, Gact.
Did you just say
Uh,
greatest?
He did.
See?
Yes, Jake, and then I corrected myself.
Yeah,
No,
Cerberus was a game.
Yeah, at the end, it plays that song by Gact, Redemption, and
I remember
Yeah, and
Gak, he's that guy who has like the Super Saiyan hair.
yeah, in that one video, Vanilla.
Ice baby.
Dun, dun,
You know what?
dun, dun,
Like-
dun.
Vincent is such a cool concept for a character.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of like Bloodborne before Bloodborne was a thing.
Oh, mate. Don't get me started on Bloodborne. Have you seen the remake they've made?
Yes, I
PlayStation
cannot
one.
wait.
It's going to PC and it looks so good.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
am really, really excited about these. I don't get excited over rumors, but these ones about the Bloodborne remake by
No. I'm talking about the demake.
No, I know, but like I'm just saying that there have been rumors that the people who remade um Shadow of the Colossus and
Yeah,
what was
it's not a remake, it's a
Yeah.
port. So
I don't
know.
it's just gonna make it like look a bit prettier, and then port it over. It's not gonna make look much different, if you get what I mean. It's not
if we can get 60 frames, I'm happy.
yeah, it's basically bump it up. That's what it's gonna
Yeah,
do.
but I heard Bloodborne 2 is going to be a PS5 exclusive.
Yeah, I can believe that as well, to be honest.
Do you know what? If it's Bloodborne 2, I would want it to be a prequel rather than a sequel. I think there's a lot of stuff in the Bloodborne world right now that could do with being embellished upon rather than furthering the story. I think the story ended in a good spot.
See, this is
think
where
they
I'm one of
should
them
use-
people that play Bloodborne and like Dark Souls, where you're going like, oh, it should be a prequel, mate. There's a story.
think
Those
they should
games, the story's all in like the context and the world and the item descriptions. Like it's there for you to discover.
I read what the item does. That's about it.
I don't even read the items.
Just mash it, see what it does.
As soon as the little text menu comes up, I press the button. I don't want to know. I don't want to read things. I want to play a game.
So here's a branch off question then to what Rob's question was. What film do you think deserves a film? What game, sorry,
What
do you
mo-
think deserves a film?
Bloodborne.
That's a good question.
There's no
Bloodborne,
story.
no.
There
I
is.
think Bloodborne. I think Bloodborne would be better as a TV show because you can get more story into it.
Oh my god, you just made me think of something I didn't know I wanted that now I want.
I think
Sorry,
I heard
babe.
Rob's penis hit the desk.
Oh my god, Bloodborne TV show would be amazing.
That was as clever.
Would it though?
I know it would.
Think about
Yes,
it.
it would. Jake.
No, like the fight scenes and all that'd be good, but the whole like thing in Dark Souls and Bloodborne about like basically like the scars in the story and like the item descriptions, how would that transfer to like television or film?
Because like you can basically say you get some actor, some unknown actor, I hope, to play the hunter, and then they're being told things by people they meet and then all this stuff, and they have conversations like actual movies do. People
Yeah.
have conversations, Jake. You're not going to pick up a piece of paper and then you see
By
them
the
reading.
blood.
I picked up a sword. This sword once belonged to the man.
No,
Did
no,
you
We
what-
don't know who the man is until I found the shield.
a lot of the
Oh my God.
items you just stumble across and pick up and like it's in the description. Like I was thinking, like how would you transfer that to the big screen? Like,
Well, okay, have you ever seen the Blair Witch Project?
Ew.
unfortunately, yes.
Okay, the Blair Witch Project has got this fantastic concept where a lot of the story and like
Excuse me.
honestly, like I watched a documentary on it years ago, and it's basically going into the subtext and the cinematography that goes into telling the story within the story. And my God, it really does elevate the actual movie. Like I
No.
didn't like it at first, but then I watched the documentary on it, and I was like, bloody hell, that's actually pretty impressive. Because you go back and you rewatch it again.
I really
And there's
hated
this-
the remake because they show it.
I don't think I'll ever watch it again, to be honest.
It's not a
Well,
great film.
Let's not like get sidetracked on the Blair Witch Project. I'm just using that as an example. That it can work. You can have subtext.
No,
and you
no,
can have
I get
a
it.
story within a story, and that's what makes Bloodborne so good. It's the atmosphere is just
Okay, fair
oozing.
enough.
There's so much of it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Well,
fair
I think
point.
I think Mass Effect needs its own TV show.
That's a good one. That's a very good one.
Because Mass Effect is basically a sci-fi drama that would be perfect as a TV show.
Yeah, I agree 100%. So is your vote for your one, Rob? Sorry, Bloodborne.
I don't know because I think Bloodborne was just a passion like suggestion. If I was to really think about it, I would love to see a Zelda show. I think Zelda's got so much more to its universe and its canonical lore that you could make so much more out of a TV show than you could with Bloodborne. Bloodborne would be fantastic to watch, but Zelda is just so it's so charismatic and there's just so much to get into.
I agree with that, but like I also think the way they are, like the art is like his green tunic and his green floppy hat would look stupid on a normal person.
Yeah, you're probably right there. Like it would have to
Like
be
the
animated.
costumes, yeah, like
It
it
would
wouldn't.
have to be animated.
A
No,
live action movie just wouldn't do it any justice at all.
if I had to vote for any media for like a Zelda thing,
Don't say Sonic.
no,
Oh.
for the I've already got my Sonic film. I'm set for that. But
Okay.
if I had to choose any media for Zelda, surprisingly, I'd choose an anime. and I wouldn't base it off the games. I'd base it off the manga.
Yeah.
The manga's different from the games in some aspects, and
Oh, with Volvagia.
Volvagia is a very good example of the manga being different. But I'd say an anime for Zelda. I think an anime would do a lot better.
Yeah,
It would
like there's
go.
that anime in Smash Bros where you see Link fighting Pit, and it looks
That
like
is
he looks amazing
Yeah,
in
that is
anime.
unbelievable. So,
Looks really good.
games to films. My vote is for one that's actually coming out. So my vote's for Metal Gear Solid.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with Bloodborne, given what we just said.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna just stick with what I said. Like, I think it should be a TV show because movies have proved that they can't fit enough in to show the whole story of the video game that they were made from. Whereas a TV show, they can do much, 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 much more. Like, this is
Yeah.
off
No,
topic, but
you're 100% right, Craig. Yeah.
like this, like the Chucky. This is way off topic, but there's a TV show of Chucky happening like right now on Tuesdays, and it's fitting so much more stuff in it than the movies did,
No
and it's getting
spoilers.
more stretched out. I'm not spoiling anything.
Yeah.
And it's so good. Like it's Chucky, so it's gonna be funny and it's hilarious and it's just good. But I just don't think movies are where it should be. The Witcher, for example, is doing so much better at a TV show than it ever would as a movie because they've got to cram it up, and it's just like no.
No, you're right. I think about it. The only games that have worked, no, as a film,
Or TV shows.
they changed the story and done their own story. Like the Sonic the Hedgehog movie is not like Sonic game; it's a completely different story. Detective Pikachu was loosely based on the game. Resident Evil went a completely different route. The only ones that succeeded weren't based on actual games; they were just loosely based.
That's true.
I think the entire content of this discussion can be summed up with it. Like, if you consider movies are an experience and TV shows are kind of like an investment in a story.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a movie is meant to have all these outstanding like Lord of the Rings-esque cinematography moments, like with Gandalf coming down the hill into Helm's Deep.
Huge
You
set
know,
pieces.
You can't get that stuff in a TV series because the budget just doesn't cut it and the time it just doesn't work. But you can't get that same level of story and an in-depth nuance for each and every character that you can in a TV series that you would in a movie. So there's trade-offs.
Yeah.
That's true.
I've got a good one. I've got a good question for you. I was just
Ooh.
reminded then. I saw a YouTube post by someone I follow, and the question was, who would win in a fight, Geralt of Rivia or Link? Like
Which
Ocarina
Link?
of Time Link. Let's just say Ocarina of Time Link.
Ocarina of Time, Link versus Geralt.
Yeah.
Geralt. I'm
Geralt.
sorry.
No, I don't think so.
Geralt would win.
I don't think he would.
Why?
And for one reason, like Geralt wins in terms of prowess and combat ability.
Yeah.
Like no doubt there, he's a far better swordsman and he does have magical stuff. Let's presume that we're taking out like spells and Link can't use all his arsenal of tools. You
Then
just
that's
got
not really.
That's not
really
a
action.
fight then.
Did
It's
you take out
a sword fight. I mean, who would win a sword fight? I mean, sorry.
Geralt?
Geralt,
No, but there's still one deciding factor that changes it.
go on.
Like if they're only coming in with what they're equipped with, which is the swords and their armor and stuff.
So sword and
Geralt-
shield for Link.
Yeah,
and not,
Geralt has his armor.
it's two swords
two
for his
swords.
armor. Yeah.
But Link is let's presume this is like endgame Link, so he's wearing his golden gauntlets. The guy can literally lift giant obelisks,
But
and
you've
he's
just
using
literally said it's just a sword fight.
yeah. In terms of strength, Geralt wouldn't be able to beat
No,
Link
no,
in
no,
the slightest.
no. Back it up a bit, Rob. I'm a massive Zelda fan, but what you've just said is Geralt's got no magic and Link's got none of his stuff. Then the first thing you said why Link would win is because he's got his gauntlets. That's an extra equipment.
No, they come with what they're equipped with. Like Link can't have like a massive bag full of like tools that he can just pull from nowhere.
So Geralt's got his magic. He's equipped with it.
Also,
Okay.
Link's like 18 in Ocarina of Time, and Geralt's like an old man who
And
has much more experience and is
Yeah.
more powerful and stronger.
I'm a much bigger Zelda fan
He's
than I
not
am.
stronger.
I'm a much
What?
no, but I'm a
He-
much bigger Zelda fan than I am a
No, I
Witcher
get that
fan.
you're not being biased. I get that you're not being
But
biased.
I know what you
think
mean,
in
his
terms of raw strength is just
Geralt?
uncomparable. No, Link can literally lift giant obelisks.
Yeah, he can. But the thing you forget about is Geralt's got magic as well, and
He's almost 100 years old.
plus the Master Sword, like the Blade of Evil's Bane ain't gonna do shit against Geralt. He's not evil.
It's still a weapon.
Yeah, it's just a normal sword at this point, though.
You can hit chickens with it.
No, but
Chickens
that's what I mean.
aren't
Like,
evil.
all the attributes that give Link the edge in battle do not work against Geralt.
I disagree. I think the one thing is just his ridiculous strength.
So Link picks up a rock before Link does throws the rock. Geralt does that spell that makes him push.
Igni. No,
Yeah.
Igni's the one he blows up. Igni's the
Or
one
he
blows
does
up.
Igni and blows Link up, and then Link drops the rock on himself and crushes himself.
Well, then what if Link just used Nehru's wisdom, Nehru's love?
But he's got to use it while he's picking the rock up. Link can't do that. It's one or the other.
No, it just keeps her active, doesn't he? Like
Geralt,
if he
but,
can have his 3 spells, because they're not things he actually carries, they're just parts of his attributes.
Right.
So Link's got 3 spells. So Link has 3 spells. Geralt has his spells, which aren't mind-bogglingly powerful, but can cause disturbances.
What?
Yeah, but Geralt is essentially a mutant. He's got heightened abilities and senses. Link is just an 18-year-old kid with some golden obstacles so he can pick up rocks.
Yeah, but think about his shield too. Like in a sword fight, skill is of course like a massive contender, but like Geralt, if they lock swords, Geralt's got no chance.
No.
What?
What? Are you kidding me?
Geralt has heightened abilities and is basically a mutant.
But can he literally lift a giant obelisk?
Let me make this a lot easier for you then.
You can burn it in the sky with Igni.
Link in Ocarina of Time would get curb stomped by Geralt, but Link in Majora's Mask would curb stomp Geralt.
I don't know about that.
The Fierce Deity Mask.
Well,
he basically becomes a god. That's the only way Link's gonna beat Geralt in a fight. Is having that mask. But Ocarina of Time Link, Rob, I'm sorry, Geralt outranks him in every way.
He's literally created to slay monsters. The little 18-year-old kid's not going to really be much different.
You know I'm a bigger
But-
Zelda fan than I am a Witcher fan.
I completely understand the argument. I just think that
I know what you mean with
I'm-
Geralt, but I know what you mean with Link about Gauntlets, but answer me this time with Ocarina of Time, Rob, and you can answer this truthfully. What attack does Link do with the Gauntlets?
it's not about the gauntlets, it's about the strength he has within it.
Yeah, that's fine. So
And that's the entire argument. That strength shouldn't be undervalued.
We're not
That's
undervaluing
why
it.
the Hulk is so powerful in the Avengers.
We're
He's
not.
strong.
We're not undervaluing that. My question to you is simply: in Ocarina of Time, what attack does Link use with the gauntlets?
He doesn't.
There's your answer. It's not an
Geralt
attack.
can make-
It's to pick up items and like a big rock and move it out the way. Link doesn't use the gauntlets in combat. Not that he
Geralt
could.
makes
It's not that he couldn't, Rob. It's that he chooses not to. That's
Geralt
the
makes
divine problem.
Or that's just not relevant to the game.
Have you watched Some Call Me Johnny, Ocarina of Time? He literally says, why aren't the gauntlets used as some form like super attack? And it's because Link's a swordsman. It's not for an attack for him. Maybe Twilight Princess Link, where he'll use literally anything to fight with. But Ocarina of Time Link is a swordsman, so he would not use the gauntlets in an attack. So is that what you're saying? Like, yeah, he could use a super attack, but he wouldn't. So that's mute. It all comes down to sword play and magic use, where it pains me to even say it, but Geralt got him outranked.
Yeah, as I say, Geralt is like, without a shadow of doubt, better in those regards. Like, my only argument was just that Link is absurdly strong.
Yeah, Link is stronger than Geralt. Like, if it come to like a throwdown with fist, I'm pretty sure Link would knock his jaw clean off. But Link's a swordsman, so is Geralt. It would go to a sword fight, and Geralt's got the upper hand. He's just a much better fighter.
That's you have to toss a coin to your Witcher.
Toss a coin to
Right.
your elf.
Let's try another.
Valley of
let's try
Plenty.
2 other famous sword users. Oh, right. I've got one that you 2 could discuss, and I think I have the answer for this. But who would win in a fight, Goku or Batman?
Goku.
I'd probably say Goku.
I think Batman.
That's not.
See,
How?
Batman's beat Superman because he said Martha, but he's clever. Yeah, he adapts, but come on, it's Goku. Even I know this.
That's what. But Goku isn't immortal, and there's one reason Batman would win. Goku's fucking stupid, but he's mind-bogglingly strong. He could fucking bench press a world. But Goku isn't immune to viruses, as we've seen in the Android arc. Batman's not an idiot. He would very quickly find out that Goku has a vulnerability to viruses and would very easily use his like subterfuge to
You
poison
could use
Goku.
that argument to make sure that Batman kills anyone. Because
Yeah.
Exactly.
everyone's got a weakness to a virus. Like,
Yeah.
But
what's Batman
that's
going
what...
to do? Bottle cancer? Like, Jesus Christ, Rob.
No, but this is what I mean. Like, it shouldn't just come down to raw destructive ability. It should come down to prowess. And Goku is so fucking thick that he would be vulnerable to Batman's subterfuge. If it was Vegeta, I think it'd be a bit different. Vegeta is much more,
Look, I don't want to pee off any like Batman fans out there. I do like Batman before I say this, but a fucking Cyberman can take out Batman.
No, I know that Cyberman. Like,
Did you just like reference Doctor Who?
No, I
No,
meant
it's
like the little
Cybermen,
green
like,
things
little
on.
green things.
It's like the
I
weakest
thought-
thing in Dragon Ball.
It's in the
I
Science
thought you
Saga.
meant. I thought you meant the Doctor Who Cybermen.
No,
No,
Batman
like,
would take
I
that.
know that Batman's like physical strength doesn't come close to the destructive power of any Dragon Ball character. That's not being like understated at all.
Okay.
I'm saying that Goku
It's
is
stupid,
just
I know.
fucking stupid.
Goku's stupid, yeah, we
I
get
feel like-
that. But if
I feel
Goku
like
used
Rob-
Ultra Instinct, Batman ain't touching him. And with a virus, I'm pretty sure you have
Why
to
would
touch
why
them.
would he use Ultra Instinct? Batman's stealthy.
Maybe,
Yeah, Batman only comes out in the nighttime, whereas Goku's a daytime motherfucker.
yeah, Solar Flare.
But that doesn't matter to Batman. If Batman wants to win, he'll do it the way he does it. He doesn't play by
Really?
the rules.
Really. So you're telling me that you've seen movies with Batman, not including the 1966 one, apart from the end of Dark Knight Rises, which the ending was awful. Batman doesn't come out in the daytime because the bat costume is pointless in a daytime. It's not gonna fuel his enemies with fear if he comes out in the day as a bat, which makes no sense.
I'm not talking about how he's trying to intimidate Goku. I'm talking about how he, as Bruce Wayne, would do it.
Yeah.
It's like how
Bruce Wayne.
he as Bruce Wayne or Batman found all these contingency plans for
No.
the Justice League.
Because he keeps Batman and Bruce Wayne completely separate. He never
I am just
fight as
completely
Bruce Wayne.
shocked that Rob knows comics.
I think Rob was trying to like make me and you fight on this one.
Yeah.
I just think it's an interesting discussion because, like, if you're taking the actual practicality of it, Batman,
Would not be
I want to say
Goku.
again. No, I want
Would-
to say again.
would
He's
that is-
got these contingency plans for the Justice League. He doesn't care about what's conceived as right or wrong. He just does what needs to be done because he's a practical thinker.
Did you
And as a
read the
practical
same
thinker-
comic as everyone else? The reason the
not true.
contingency plans are in place is because it's the right thing. If they ever go evil, he takes them
No,
out.
that's what I mean. Like, I say right thing and wrong thing with air quotes. Sorry, as in
I
say
also
like
don't think-
what is socially acceptable.
I also don't think he'd have a very good time taking them out because Martian Manhunter would destroy Batman.
Yeah.
90% of the Justice League would destroy Batman.
Oh
The
yeah,
Flash?
absolutely.
Destroy
But
Batman.
But the point is, Batman would have it over before the fight even was beginning.
Ah,
I mean, let's be honest. Goku gave Cell a fucking senzu bean. He's not the most practical fighter on the planet. Goku would listen to whatever spiel Batman has to say and then go about his daily life. All the while, Batman is just like, well, this is fucking easy. I'll just pop some poison in his food and be done with it.
do you think it'd be easy that Batman like kills Goku?
Yeah, I think Batman would have an easy time taking advantage of how naive Goku is.
I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
Why?
I think-
Like, why wouldn't Batman take advantage of Goku's naivety?
Because, like, he might be naive, but Batman knows that Goku would be a threat.
Of course he
That's
would.
like- that's
why
like
he treats
Superman being
Goku
like-
once.
Superman being like, "Oh, I'm just gonna do whatever I want."
And
Batman's
see
like,
all
"Oh."
this stuff about poison and all that, Rob? Like, does that work on a sign? Are you sure?
Well, I'm sure he could conjure some kind of viral hot. It's a virus, so Batman would probably be able to recreate a virus.
You know how we got
Okay,
the heart disease?
Well,
Do you know how Goku got the heart disease?
no, I can't remember.
Because he turned Super Saiyan for the first time, and his body basically let down like his defenses for a bit, and he caught the disease, which he was then cured from. Which means the only way Batman could probably poison him by giving him a disease is if Goku got a new form, and it again lowered his body's defensive. Which against Batman, I don't think he's going to need a new form.
That's not true. I'm looking it up now. There's no direct consensus as to where Goku got the virus. It's all just
He got it on
it's all just-
Namek as a Super Saiyan.
Also, if we're being technical about this, right? Batman is about 100, nearly 100 years old.
Yeah.
He's an old man now. He's retired. He's got like Damien Wayne to carry on his business.
I'm up
Some
to
people think that
Damien
he
Wayne
got
just
the
fired.
virus from Yardrat. Some people think he got it from Yardrat. Some people say
He
he
got it
got
from Namek when he turned Super Saiyan.
Where are you getting that?
That was in old dub, like literally the original like Funimation dub.
There's literally nothing
Trunks
saying that,
literally
though.
says to them when he comes back, he contracted disease on Namek.
Hang on, he must have. Gohan
Rob's
saw escape
googling this.
massacre. I like to do my research. You know what I'm saying?
I'll do it after the podcast.
This
Should we just
this is a
pause
nice
while
little
you?
structure.
Yeah.
This structure's going well.
Anyway, let's change to a different two verses that if Rob wants to carry on this talk.
All right.
Why don't we
you
change?
two go for one.
Now, why don't we change it up a bit completely where it's not about power level, it's more about skill then, Rob? What about Sam Fisher versus Solid Snake?
Oh, that's a good one. But I kind of think Fisher.
I think Fisher too. I think Solid Snake is too kind of silly.
If it was Big Boss, then that would be a different story.
But,
Wait, what?
I just think the Metal Gear Solid series is kind of animated in comparison to Splinter Cell.
Does Sam Fisher ever jump off a missile mid-launch, bounce off it, and shoot a Hind D with a rocket launcher? Because Solid Snake done that.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. Like you're comparing apples to oranges with this one. It's like again comparing Goku to Batman in terms of power level. Like
Well, Jake did it, so why can't you? I mean, Rob did it, so why can't you?
Because Jake set a stipulation on a specific way that they'd win. I didn't do that. I just said, as their own independent entities, how would they win?
Yeah,
Jake
that's
is saying
basically what
in
Jake
terms of pure skill.
Yeah, that was
As
just a jab at like how ridiculous Metal Gear Solid can be. Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
like-
love it. Don't take this the wrong way. Anyone listening, like I'm a big Metal Gear fan.
Okay, fucking Samus Aran versus Mega Man.
Samus, it's not even close. Wait, which stage of Samus?
I don't know. I don't know. It's the Samus
Right then,
series
which
as well.
version of Mega Man?
Zero suit.
I don't know the Mega
Oh
Man.
my God.
I just thought they both got blasters, so there's a good point.
Right then, Craig, in case you know it, Mega Man X first, Samus after the fusion arc. Samus. Go on, Rob, cast your vote.
I don't know. Samus. You two have a strong
think
decision
Oh,
on it, so for
oh, Pyramid Head versus Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Oh, I don't know. Is Pyramid Head vulnerable to weapons?
Well, you
No.
shoot them in the game, Mike. So
Does it do
Yeah,
anything
but
to him?
if you remember how Resident Evil 3 ended, where Nemesis turned into that big, huge fucking thing,
yeah, the giant like sneeze on the wall.
Nemesis.
Pyramid Head is like a demonic entity. Like,
I'd say Nemesis just for the fact that technically Pyramid Head doesn't exist.
I mean, if we're being technical, neither does Nemesis because
No, I don't mean like because it's a game. I mean
I'm
like
just saying.
because of like the way Pyramid Head is in Silent Hill 2. It's like his it's part of his mind being used against them, isn't it?
oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like it's like the nurses in Silent Hill 2. That's his lust being used against them and stuff like that.
I never knew that.
I think Pyramid Head is anguish, if I remember right. Something I can't remember what Pyramid Head is,
Wrath.
but it's a something. It's
It sounds like the seven deadly sins.
Yeah.
So it'd be rat.
and it's like
This
his
is not a step, that's it.
yeah, and it's like that's what's been used against them. That's why it made no sense where like Dead by Daylight done Shovel like Pyramid Head. It's like she never faces Pyramid Head.
Oh, I've got a good one.
Hellraiser,
Doom
so-
Guy versus Master Chief.
Doom guy.
Doom guy.
Oh
Doom
yeah,
guy
okay,
all the
fair
way.
enough.
Yeah, it's not even close.
I know. I just thought that'd be like I was hoping someone would say Master Chief.
No, no one's stupid. Doom guy rips and tears. Master Chief just pyows.
He for a brick he flies pretty well.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing Rob reads DC then from what his knowledge from before. So
I quite
mean-
like DC. Marvel seems a bit on the nose, but DC really goes into its characters, which I like.
okay then. So Sonic versus Quicksilver versus Flash.
I think.
I don't know
Sonic-
enough about Quicksilver to be honest.
He's
the
a
thing with
worse
thing-
Flash.
The
What
thing
do you
with
mean,
DC
what?
characters is DC characters are limited by, you know, our conceptions of physics and reality, whereas Sonic kind of isn't. Sonic comes from his own universe where he has his own
Okay,
sort of,
Robert.
yes.
I call that same answer for Batman vs Goku.
I'd say
Yeah,
Sonic for
bitch.
I'm pure biased. I'm not even gonna lie, it's pure biased.
Are we talking about like the Flash where he has to like wear specific like suits to contain like to protect
Well,
himself from like
I mean,
the speed he reaches?
No,
obviously he has
he
to.
has his suit. Like it's
Yeah, but it protects him from the speed because his other shoes like burn. Have you not watched the
oh yeah,
TV show?
no,
Well, that's what I mean. Like Sonic isn't affected by these kind of things. Like
Or
Sonic
is he?
comes.
that's why his
I mean,
shoes are all ruined.
Yeah, that's why he's wearing red sneaks.
he's got chili dog burnout.
But
They would normally purple.
well, I'd say say Flash has got the Speed Force, but with the new Sonic film, they kind of give Sonic the Speed Force, which I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah, but Sonic's a hedgehog for fuck's sake.
Exactly.
Sonic also
Kick-
has the Chaos Emeralds. He's got like manipulation of time and space.
He turns into a ball. You kick him.
Well, I'm trying to defend Sonic, but I've got to say with this one with Flash. But you do realise, Rob, that Flash died once, and when Death was reaping someone's
Stop
soul, he ran out of the
Stop it.
he ran out of the afterlife.
Stop it.
Yeah,
We don't talk about this.
That
Stop
happened.
it.
It happened.
Stop it. Stop it. We don't talk about this, just like we don't talk about that time that Superman flew around the earth the other way around to stop a twister.
Oh my god.
That
Was it a twister?
No, he turned back time.
Yeah, but it was for a reason. Oh wait, no, that was Flash. Flash ran round a tornado guy the opposite way to stop the wind. We don't talk about these things. We just don't.
Wait, would that work?
Yeah.
I think that'd work. Yeah, I think that
It-
would
it-
actually
it
work.
would.
Explain it to me again. Explain it.
It would, but it was cheesy. So there was a guy who was he made storms and he was making a tornado in the very first episode of Flash. I think it was the first one or second. So then
Yeah.
Flash ran around it the other way to stop the wind.
Now, if you want to talk about bad things in Flash, how about one of the newest season where they were using lightning as fucking lightsabers?
I didn't watch the newer seasons. I stopped after like season 3.
I stopped after season 3 when it was like this was the third villain, and it was another speedster. Oh, it's him in the
literally.
future evil. They're the two
Yeah.
options of the villains.
I mean, I like Flash, but then when you realize that like Reverse Flash is just him but yellow, it's like no,
Yeah.
no.
Well, here's the thing
Now
I'm
you're
curious
saying me.
about. That you might be able to answer this, Craig.
Ooh.
When Flash goes fast, is he slowing time down around him like Quicksilver seems to do, or is he
No,
like?
he's running really fast.
No, he's just going fast. Like everything.
Okay, so like what's his traction like? Can he like literally like run around in circles? Because if we were to run as fast as we can, we'd have to do like a 15-meter diameter before we could, unless we just fall on ourselves. Can Flash like maintain his traction when he's like moving, or is he limited like we are in terms of like having to keep up with a certain
No,
path?
he's not
lest he falls
limited.
over?
He's not limited. No.
I'm glad Jake answered that because I don't fucking know.
Flash's power comes from something called the Speed Force, which is and like he like draws power from it. I'm not like
It comes
Yeah.
comes from people who stop you when you're speeding in your car.
I'm not really like knowledgeable a lot in Flash, but like
I don't think anyone is.
a lot of my friends read it quite a lot. Like I know
I don't
Connor and Michael read it. I think my brother reads it, Josh as well. But
They're quite liberal with the physics, aren't they? Because
I
I just know
I like
something called the Speed Force, and that's where he gets his power from. Like he accumulates energy from that.
okay, I've seen nothing where he's quarantined by a Batman from a different time, and he speeds his heart rate up to make it look like he's having a cardiac arrest.
Yeah, you can do stuff like that.
he can do that.
He can vibrate his body to like the same way like the universe is or something, and like he can phase through walls and stuff by doing that.
I
he
can do
phased
that
with
as
the
well.
atomic structure.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night, I jump in the middle of the night. That's what I do. I vibrate my body really fast,
Right,
sending like
Craig,
signals.
who'd win in a fight? Mad Bulldog Henry O'Hooligan
What?
or
Oh my god!
Or risky whiskey?
Here we go. We're going this
Oh.
way.
What is Mad Dog?
Or Harold, oh fuck, he's behind me, isn't he?
Harold, definitely.
Is that a bottom joke?
Oh fuck,
I don't know. I'm just making like weird like bottom-esque names.
Mr. Big.
Actually, I've seen him, and his name is quite an understatement. Mr. fucking Humongous.
We need another question, please.
Yes.
Alright, do you want to do another who would win on a fight, or should we just change it entirely?
We should change it all entirely.
What's one of your favorite then compilation games that you ever got? Where it's like a collection of
compilation?
games. Yeah.
Oh. That's a hard question because there's not many of them.
I know the PSP had loads, like it's the HD collections.
Yeah, but they're mainly like Sega ones that come out with the same games all the time.
Well, there was the Kingdom Hearts ones that made it so like other consoles and that could play the original Kingdom Hearts, didn't it?
I mean, I have the all-in-one collection, but it doesn't really count.
I guess if I'm being honest, mine would be the Spyro Reignited trilogy. I loved that.
That is a good one.
Oh, that's what you mean, like
It can be
collection.
a collection of games, remake or non-remake, just a straight port, whatever you think.
The compilation part kind of threw me off.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'd have to, after you just saying that, you're probably gonna laugh. That was the Sonic Gems collection on PS2. That was the first time I played Sonic CD.
The Yakuza Remastered collection. I knew no one's gonna know that one. You get like
I know. Michael plays it and loves it.
It's
3,
kind of
4, and
memey,
5
isn't
in it. It's not memey. It's just it's out there. It's crazy. You get
Yeah.
some side quests that are just so weird, but it's so good.
Here's a question now. You just made me think of one. What's the weirdest obscure game you ever played growing up? Like, you know, as you say, a game it was quite out there. Like,
Do you ever play them Leisure Suit Larry games?
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, and it was one of them. I don't know which one, but I was sitting there like, what is going on? Have I ate mushrooms?
Playing this?
No, I was 19.
It's
I was 19. I was 19.
So an out there game that like I don't think anyone else has played. I'd say Ghostmasters on PS2.
What?
Let me Google that real quick.
What's Ghostmasters?
Basically, like you got these ghosts on your team, and you've got to like the first level's a sorority house, and you've got to like place the ghost around the house and scare everyone out of the house.
You played this with me one time. You showed it to me when I was at yours.
Yeah.
Was it like the video's like a real like film kind of thing?
No, it's like
I think they're called FMVs.
The gameplay looks like The Sims.
Yeah, it's like it
okay.
looks like The Sims, but like with ghosts. But you got to scare them out of the house, and like the houses got like more elaborate the more you went and stuff like that. You unlock more ghosts with different abilities as you went. That was one of
That sounds pretty good.
Oh, I loved it.
Honestly, I'm quite surprised yours are both like English because most of the weird, wacky games I played were like from different countries. Like mine is called Poi Poi.
Hey.
That game is. Oh, it's weird, but it's boss.
How is it weird? It's like Tetris.
It's not like that's just Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
No, Poi Poi. It's like an arena fighter.
Oh, we were both wrong. I thought it was like the Poi Poi.
Yeah, it's on the PlayStation 1. It's like this weird
I'll just spell it.
Poi Poi Poi. They had this really annoying announcer at the end of every fight. Like whenever someone wanted to be like, Tony wins. It was like, it was like nails on a chalkboard.
I am down for playing this one time with you though. This looks fun.
It's really good. Like you pick up rocks and just like hurl them at each other. And like you get like magic attacks where you can like transform the thing you're holding into like a specific thing. Oh, I've Googled now. There's a map where there's like a robot in the middle of the map that spins around, and it's got like this beam, and if you stand in it when it stops spinning around, you get electrocuted, and then it starts punching everything like that's close to it. It was so fun.
Well, I know it's like a taboo with gamers, but if we get emulators, we'll be able to play this like from each other's houses, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of obscure and taboo, Newgrounds has got a few, but we won't speak about that.
Oh, some of the games on Newgrounds, some of the videos actually, I got
the way you said that. Some of the games, they
really got me going.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too rotten for Newgrounds games.
Like,
Stay
what
away
was
from
that?
Newgrounds, kids.
Didn't Castle Crashers come from Newgrounds?
I think
Had
so.
no idea.
Cake was it? I don't know.
What? Jesus.
Did you guys ever play Black and White?
That game
No.
scared the crap out of me. I
Don't
remember
blame you.
playing like in the middle of the night and then just saying, Jacob. But I was like, what the hell is that?
Craig,
Excuse
you
me?
It
basically
whispers your
right.
name.
In the game, I don't know if it figures it out by the name because it prompts you to give yourself a name. So most people type in their name at the beginning, or some people speculate that it comes from basically what your name is on your Windows desktop.
Yeah.
But as you play in the game, it's basically a civilization manager game, and anytime one of your people dies, you hear this voice go. Did that come through my mic? It didn't look like it did.
I heard.
We're getting a
But
bit
that's
of feedback from someone there as well.
Yeah, my name keeps popping up and I don't know why. I can't hear nothing but use.
Basically, like whenever someone dies, you'll hear this. I don't know. Like basically, it whispers death. I don't think it's picking me up.
No, it
Anyway,
didn't.
Yeah, it like whisper death, but it also apparently it searches your
it gets your
computer
name,
for
and
your
then
name, and then sometimes when someone dies, it'll whisper your name instead.
only after midnight though.
Good job. My name's Jeffrey Bigflock.
Jeffrey O'Hooligan. I remember the first time it happened to me. I was playing at like 2 a.m, just happily plodding away, and I just heard Robert. I was like, no! I threw my headphones off, turned the PC off at the wall, and ran out the room. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like this is a good place to ask, like, um, since it's been Halloween, what was your favorite scary game?
Oh.
Like your favorite horror game? Like the game that actually scared you the most, kind of.
I don't really find games that's
I-
conventionally scary, really, other than
If I say
sharp
mine,
games.
if I say mine, you'll laugh.
Go on, Jake.
Luigi's Mansion scared me.
Mate, the first one when I was younger was creepy.
No, because like let's face it, like not even that. Like you'll play Resident Evil, right, and you'll see the zombies now coming. Like yeah, that's scary, scary fiends.
Really?
But in Luigi's Mansion, there's a bit where you open a cupboard and there's nothing in there, but then it goes to peas and just goes Bleh! And like, because I already opened it and there was nothing there, I didn't expect it, and I hit the roof.
It just totally took your trust and ran with it.
Yeah, because when you open it, there's nothing there, so it's like, oh, it's empty, and then the ghost just like appears and scares the crap out of you.
I'm trying to
I
think
mean-
of some games that genuinely scared me when I was young, because like you both know that I've got like a fear of like sharks and open water and stuff. So
Yeah.
like any game where there was a shark, it was just like a complete roadblock for me. But Jake saying that like triggered some memories that I can't quite pinpoint where I was absolutely terrified of the game. I think one of them was called Blood Rain, and
The Rain was a vampire one.
I remember
Yeah.
Blood Rain.
And I don't know if it was in the game or not, but I remember seeing something really, really dark in the game. I think it was like by a staircase or something, and there was a horrible, horrible noise with it, and it just sent shivers down my spine and made me feel so horrible that I turned the game off and never played it again.
I think mine was, I think it was Resident Evil 2. Was 2 with the lickers? Or was that 1?
No, two slickers.
Yeah, and when you're walking through the corridor and the windows are boarded up and it just goes, and it comes in and it's on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned that game off and I've never played it since. I haven't even played the remake. Fuck that.
The
Alright.
remake's unbelievable.
It is a good question, right? Because we're all creative here. What's one game that's inspired you in the most out there way? Like for me, it's Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry 1 and Devil May Cry 3. That's whole
We don't speak
aesthetic.
about 2.
Yeah, 2 was just no.
I liked it too. I liked it though for the reason of because until
It
we had
tried.
no before we had 5, 2 was the end of the timeline, so it always intrigued me to like what made Dante go so serious, and then they just I made it no with freaking Devil May Cry 5, which I still haven't played.
I've got it, but I haven't played it. I wish they'd stop going for like weird monster designs and just go back to the demons.
I have
Like-
the PS5 version, but I haven't played it much.
I'll get it for Steam soon.
I was literally about to get into it then. The aesthetic of Devil May Cry 1 and 3, where you're fighting the marionettes and the actual demons, like, Cerberus. Like, that was so cool. And the first boss, mild spoilers, I suppose, for Devil May Cry 5, is an actual demon. That was
Thanks,
I
thanks,
really
Rob.
enjoyed that fight.
Wait, the first boss is in like the very first like 2 minutes of the game,
Uh,
or
no,
the
the
first
first,
boss like
the one that fights
actual
as
boss.
Nero. Do you know the one with the big gaping maw?
Yeah, the first actual boss. Okay.
Like that was an actual really cool fight.
Wow, I've
Like
managed to go 2 years dodging spoilers till now.
It's not a spoiler, Jake.
it's like within the first 30 minutes you'd get
I'm
there.
winding you up. I don't care anyway. You know that with me with games.
Like what inspired me though is like the whole that aesthetic of being in the church and like the song "Devils Never Cry" on the organ. Like it's just such a vibe. Like that really like sort of stuck a flag in my brain as the kind of thing I want to create as a creative.
Even though I haven't played the game, I'm gonna say this. Spoilers. I called that V was Virgil. Like how literally like when they were showing all the trailers, they're going, and here's V gameplay. I was going, you mean Virgil? It's blatantly obvious.
The best thing about Virgil and Devil May Cry 5 is his song.
Oh yeah, that even I've heard that, and it's unbelievable.
Virgil
I
might
love
be
that
in
video I
Bayonetta
sent
2.
that video I sent to you both that time with when he's just listening to it on the chair at the top of his
Yeah,
tower.
that is amazing. That.
Like it's just where it's like really faded out. It's like it's far away and it zooms. It's like, I am the storm that is opera.
Like
It's so good.
I don't think that a game's ever like inspired me to be creative.
I'd say I got inspired to try and paint a picture. It's still in my mum's somewhere, where it was like an open field and that with a castle in the background and a person on a horse, and it
I was
was
a lot like Hyrule.
yeah, but it was Twilight Princess, not Ocarina of Time. It was Twilight Princess that inspired me to draw that.
Jake, you should change your name to Link.
I wish I could.
You can't. Well, it's only like £15. I'd say if one of them, it's gonna be like maybe Dead Space, because the music on Dead Space, like the background score, is just eerie and creepy, and it's just. But I don't know. Like I haven't made anything or created anything to
Yet.
do with video games. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
maybe something that's just inspired some kind of like obscure feeling in you, like something that's really made you sit back and like, as you say with the Dead Space like ambience, something that's made you sit there and go, "Wow, this is something else."
So yeah, so
Then I'll go with like the really old Mass Effect games, like the second one, because the first one was bad. That I used to love sci-fi games, and then it got me into actual sci-fi movies, and now I'm all about astrophotography. Yeah.
Renegade for life.
What?
I really like the music in
You said
Did you say?
a Mass Effect. I
Sky.
said Renegade for life.
No. Oh, good.
You know the ambient music in No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. Like it's subtle and that kind of matches the gameplay.
They added a new expedition with worms, and I really want to try it, but not on my own.
I know I should
I'll
play
play with
that one.
that. I've got it on PlayStation and PC. If you want to try.
But it's crossplay, so it doesn't matter what you've got it on.
Oh, yeah.
I should re-download that as well.
Yeah, you
Oh,
should.
three of us
because-
playing No Man's Sky would be hilarious.
Well, I can see what the background. I know what the background gameplay is probably going to be for this now.
What's it going to be?
Obviously Mario Party.
Mate,
I was going to say Viva Pinata.
oh, do you need to remake Viva Pinata? It's so bad.
That was the game that came out with the Xbox 360, wasn't it? That's all.
Yeah, I got it.
Xbox 360 and Viva Pinata.
It was Viva Pinata and an ATV game, like Pure, I think it was called. And you got it in like a double set. On I spent so much time on Viva Pinata just making a garden of little cute animals. I don't care.
I never played it, to be honest. I always wanted to, but I just never got round to playing it.
We'll play it.
I should have.
I'm sure you can get it somewhere.
Should get it from my Xbox.
You've got an Xbox?
Of course I got an
This
Xbox.
has made me think of this has made me think of Jet Set Radio Future.
We need a new Jet Set game.
Oh, so badly that game was just.
Sega just needs to remember that they've got other licenses other than the freaking Hedgehog.
Yeah, I mean, so do you, but okay.
No, I like Crazy Taxi.
I love Crazy Taxi. But Jet Set would fit so perfect on a Switch.
It would. But for me, like, the PS4 and the Xbox One and PC, they all got, like, Crazy Taxi digitally, Jet Set Radio, and the Sonic Adventures game. Why is none of them been ported to the Switch? I'd buy them all.
So would I. I'm so excited for the day that they put Banjo-Kazooie on this Nintendo's online thing.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Like, I have been enjoying Dr. Mario, but I am so bad at it. I'm so crap at Dr. Mario, it's annoying.
I don't understand how you're bad at it. It's basically just Tetris, but with pills.
Because I get really flustered, alright?
Yeah, but
And you're really good at Tetris.
but you're good at
Yeah.
freaking Dr. Robotnik's B&B machine, and that's 10 times worse. I
Like,
still
you
can't
are
beat
so
the
good at
second level.
Tetris is
He's
different.
good at
Tetris
Tetris
doesn't have color
99.
coordination. Like that's what gets me. Like the color coordination in Dr. Mario confuses me because like, okay, red, yellow, red, yellow. And it gets there and was like,
Dr.
oh, I should
Robotnik.
switch.
Dr. Robotnik. It's red, yellow, green. There's an extra
We're
colour.
talking about Doctor. Oh yeah, wait, yeah.
Mean Bean Machine. To be fair, I'm not great at Mean Bean Machine either.
You're better than me. I still can't beat the second level.
I do like Tetris though. Tetris 99 was so fun.
I mean, was it still on there?
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still playing.
That's
There's the
one that
Mario
won't
one
leave.
that went missing.
Oh, I'm gonna have
There's
to
now
download that.
a Pac-Man 99.
No, I'm dreadful at Pac-Man.
Same.
Same. Right, I think that's all we have time for this week. Hopefully get another one out next time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in for 2 weeks now, so
So have a lot more gameplay in that recording. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right,
It got a bit flustered, like with the Batman.
so we're gonna leave it there. I'll hopefully get this out relatively soon with a couple of other videos.
sweet.
And
Sounds
maybe
good.
a few more surprises off maybe you two in the next couple of weeks.
I always love a
Ooh.
surprise from Craig.
Me?
So yeah,
I don't have
we'll see you next week.